And welcome back. I am sitting here with City of Shasta Lake Councilwoman Delores Lucero, who has had quite an interesting past few days. Gone to Sacramento, come back, been arrested, charged with a couple of felonies, still on the city council. Didn't get enough signatures for the referendum to stop the rate hike, the electric rate hike in the city of Shasta Lake, and still the target of a recall. You have a lot going on right now, Delores. Well, you went to Steve Carlton with some papers that were talking about a city council member and also about how the city council is breaking the law. What happened there?
It actually was about almost a year ago, or maybe less than a year ago. I actually met with Steve Carlton one-on-one in his office, and I sat down with him and regarding the city of Shasta Lake, how they were breaking the state law for 14 years, and also I brought him some documents in regarding one of the city council members that I had some concerns. So I explained to him that also Tim Pappas was helping us at that time, and he's an attorney. And he said if I could get Tim Pappas to help us to put those documents together, and for Tim Pappas to bring those documents to Steve Carlton, he will actually look into it and have somebody to look into those documents.
And what happened?
I think it was a couple months later that we were working on those documents, me, Tim Pappas, and some other people. We got those documents put together, and then I called to make an appointment to speak with Steve Carlton and regarding those documents. And at that time there was a big rally going on in the city of Shasta Lake regarding recalling me, and it was that time when I made my appointment. An hour later they called me to tell me that they had to cancel the appointment because at that time things were too hot and he did not want to take the issue at that time because of the recall and the rally. Okay. So when I say what I supposed to do, so I was kind of concerned that I was ready to take those documents.
Okay. Well, let me ask you about you're facing 2 felony counts and 1 misdemeanor right now for filing false election documents. Were they false?
No, they're not false. I'm saying the truth, and I know it looks bad, but I'm not going to, on everything I have been saying, it's the truth, and I know I'm fighting very hard to basically to prove that I'm been saying the truth. I would never put myself in that situation to jeopardize my life to come forward in any perjury or any fraud or anything. I'm not that kind of person. I got too much to lose.
All right. And authorities were looking for you on Wednesday, said they couldn't find you because you had a warrant out for your arrest. You were in Sacramento. What were you doing there?
I was in Sacramento. Actually, I went to file a complaint against the Tom Paseka, the sheriff, and also the DA, because I do believe they're not doing their job, and so I had to take it to a higher position.
You're taking this whole issue, the whole ball of everything, beyond Shasta County, beyond the city of Shasta Lake.
Yes, and I think this is something that somebody needs to do something, because I do believe this is corruption, and this doesn't just start in Shasta Lake. I do believe it's in the whole Shasta County, and there's a lot of people who actually been involved in so many things, and I know they know I know a lot, and that's the bottom line. So I do fear for my life.
Well, that's what you were saying. You were threatened. You have been threatened.
Yes, I have. I've been threatened. Somebody sent me an email regarding telling me that I better pack up my stuff and I better move out because they're coming after me, and they have the backing of the city to come after me.
And your life was threatened.
Absolutely.
You're afraid right now, are you?
Well, I am afraid because now I do feel that I actually caused a lot of waves, because I'm very vocal. I'm trying to get the truth out. I'm trying to basically, stand up for what I believe it's right, and that's what I'm supposed to do. And the public officials like the sheriff and the DA are supposed to protect the citizens, to help us to make sure to enforce the law. Now we have to worry about the law enforcement. They're not doing their job. Now they're trying to, press charges against me and felonies. I think there's something wrong with this picture.
All right. Delores Lucero, Shasta Lake City Councilwoman, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right. And we are going to be back with the weather right